Welcome guys. Welcome to Daily Crypto Trading. Today we're going to do a TA of MultiVAC. On a technical point of view, I'm going to show you guys something amazing that no one else is showing you guys. I will show you how old price action of MultiVAC with the WYCKOFF and how similar they are from the present to now. I would strongly advise you guys to watch the whole thing. You won't get any benefit from watching a portion like 1 minute 10 seconds of this TA. Not only are we going to talk about the similarity of the WYCKOFF, I'm going to show you guys in a moment, but we're also going to talk about the Bitcoin price action. As you guys are seeing here, the correlation between MultiVAC and Bitcoin. We're going to talk about Bitcoin dominance, altcoin dominance, stablecoin dominance, Ethereum dominance, of course. We're going to talk about the altcoin season or Bitcoin season. We're going to talk about the crypto and fear index and much more, guys. So stay tuned. And before we analyze, guys, remember we still have a Discord server. You guys are welcome to join, or a Telegram if you want to, and consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give a big thumbs up. I will appreciate that because I know a lot of people are around 85% people who are watching my content getting back again. They are not subscribers. It's a lot easier for you and it just means the world to me. So guys, if you're not subscribing, consider to subscribe. But let's get back to the technical point of view and analyze. As I have been saying, I'm going to show you right away something that will change your mindset, guys. If you've been following my channel, you know I've been very keen on this WYCKOFF schematic accumulation area, right? And in my opinion, guys, we are getting in the final stage. Now the accumulation area, the final phase, in my opinion, is around, let me just show you, is around, as I've been saying for a month, is around 0.03, all right? I know there's a lot of, that's a big drop, around 40% drop, isn't it? Let me just show you from the current position. 37. 40. Actually, exactly 40%. Around that area, that is a big drop. I completely agree with you guys. That is a horrible drop, but also sweet spot to accumulate if you believe in the project. And of course, the project also has to deliver before we see some price action. But again, as I always say, and if you follow my channel, I'm going to keep repeating it. There is no guarantee in TA. These are only probability. It can jump 10,000%. There's a low possibility, but just understand that these are not guarantees, guys. However, we have been pretty spot on so far, all right, but there can be a momentum switch because all of these altcoins are heavily correlated with Bitcoin. If there's a ban on Bitcoin, if there's some kind of a short-term price action of Bitcoin to the downside, they will make all the altcoins drop harder. You need to understand this, right? It's really important because I see a lot of people saying, we're going to the moon, this is a guarantee. No, there's no guarantee in trading. We only work with probability and math. And of course, guys, always do your own due diligence. None of this are financial advice. And yet again, guys, I already explained the WYCKOFF price cycle and the emotion behind it, the oversold, overbought area. I'm going to show you a bit again so you have an understanding if you're new to the channel. If you have not watched the old WYCKOFF schematic in the past few months, guys, there will be in the right corner a link or playlist. You guys can click on it. And if you can't find this playlist, just search on the WYCKOFF schematic on my YouTube channel. You guys will find it. There's a lot of great information about it. So I'm not going to go too much to the depth of this because I already did it a few times. But let's just take a fast look at it, guys. As you know, we have been talking about these oversold areas. You guys are seeing right over here. That means that demand is greater than supply. There's a lot more money than there's supply before that. So the token's value, of course, increase in time. And then suddenly we have an overbought area where the supply is greater than demand, where the money or the liquidity is getting thin. And then we have the redistribution area, as you guys are seeing over here. These are the WYCKOFF price cycle. We can also look at it at emotion, all right? So a lot of people who buy here, right, suddenly we're in a bull run, everything is just jumping in price. You guys are optimistic. You guys are saying you are brilliant. You're going to get a Lamborghini. This is going to $1. You're going to have financial freedom. All these kind of things are getting into your head. Your emotion are just, it's just you're in an ethereal state. This is also the highest risk possible. All right. And suddenly we have a big drop. big correction. Project is not working right now. There's not enough marketing. The project is dying. You know, all these kind of FUD. Now, some of them are legit questions, to be honest, but most of them are just FUD and panic. Now, if you guys are just reading the comments, the sentiment at the moment, you can read and smell the fear right now. We are in the desperation. We are in the fear, right? All right, maybe we can make it, right? And then suddenly we're in the desperation area. Now, I believe we are getting close to the panic area. We are not in the capitulation area. That is why I say we might drop 40%. All right. So we're still, in my opinion, not in the demand zone. Once we are in the capitulation area, right, we are also have the highest potential for gain, right? That is why I'm going personally to buy more MTV tokens at these price levels. Now, is this a guarantee? Of course not. No guarantee in TA, as I just said. Now, we can just draw the same thing. Let me just show you guys what I mean. So if you just take a brush, do something like this. You probably have seen this before. And yes, some people have commented this is not the best drawing, I know. But just get the point, guys. This is what we call the oversold area, the overbought area, the oversold area in TA, guys. Just understand the point, all right? I know the drawing is ugly as hell, all right? There we go. So if you guys are seeing right now, we are in the oversold area. We are in the, and here we have been in the overbought area. Now we are back to the oversold area, guys. And now, guys, I'm going to show you something which will blow your mind, hopefully, and will change your perspective on these WYCKOFF schematic. Do not undermine these schematic, guys. They are powerful indicators and powerful tools to get your help in the long-term investment. And guys, let's not waste any more time. Look at this WYCKOFF schematic. Look at this WYCKOFF at the moment in the present. Now let's zoom in and look at the past. All right. So this blimp right here is nothing, right? It's just a line like this, more than nothing. But just let's for a second zoom in. All right. Suddenly, it is looking different, right? You guys are now seeing a similarity, right? This is from the 2020 price action. Imagine being right over here. You just remove this. All right. Do you guys see this similarity, right? Again, oversold, overbought, oversold area before we saw what? A huge price jump. So oversold, overbought, oversold area. This is the final phase for the accumulation area. All right. Do you guys see the similarity right now? And just look at this. All right. Remember, after this, we jumped 100x. Guys, you need to fathom this. This was from 2020. These price action we are talking about. Look at the price levels. Let me just show you if you can see. Look at how low. Oh, maybe this was hard to see. Look at how low the price levels are at the moment. Imagine being a trader right there, buying at the top. All right. Buying at the right at the top and dropping. Let me just show you. At the top and dropping all the way below. 81% drop. Alright? That sucked. But they had no idea about this WYCKOFF schematic, that we were in the oversold area. And then suddenly, guys, we jumped 100x. And now this is just a blimp. Just look. You have to fathom this, alright? You have to understand this, TA 101. And just look where we are. This doesn't make any sense anymore. It's just a line right now. But at this time, it makes sense. We are talking about 500% gains, 400% gains, but we are now at these levels. We are still low in the market cap, so we can still have a huge jump. But look, we are back at the oversold, overbought, and oversold area. Do you guys see again? You have to understand that these terms, guys, they will help you in the long term. Of course, there are some fundamentals issue we have to also look at, such as the marketing, all these kind of things. I will have another video about that, but right now we only look at the technical point of view. All right. Now, do you guys see? We are getting close to the demand zone, which I believe is 003. I will buy at these levels. Now, there's no guarantee we can go lower, right? But in my opinion, we are around this level, around right above this area, and can jump down. All right, these are the accumulation area which I will buy. Now, I did tweet about this again, guys. Look at this 2020. The price jumped 100x right after, and just look at the similarity. All right, they are extremely close to each other. Now, guys, let's zoom out, right? As you guys see, this was the WYCKOFF before we jumped 100x, right? More than 100x. Now look, this is just a glimpse of the past. We don't even look at it. It's like nothing happened here, but the reality is we had a price jump of 400%, 500%, drop of 80%. Imagine traders being here have no idea about this insane gains they had to come. Now I believe strongly that we are going to see the same gains. Now, of course, fundamentally, we have to also look at the marketing, we have to look at the team and all these kind of things, but I strongly believe in this project, and I believe this is a micro gem still, because this is a layer 1 solution. A lot of projects are going to be built on the ecosystem. Once it shine, we have actually a value of the token. It can be, you have a use case now, right, which will of course increase the value in time, but patience is key, guys. Now, is this any guarantee? Absolutely not. All right, I cannot say it more clearly. Please do not think this is a guarantee. This is only, I'm a trader and I work on probability. However, I did invest in MultiVAC because I strongly believe in the project. I do believe we can see a 100x. So I am waiting patiently, and I'm going to DC my way down and buy more at these levels. What you do is up to you, guys. Do not ask me for financial advice. And of course, guys, we also have to look at the correlation between Bitcoin and altcoins. Remember, if Bitcoin drops pretty hard, altcoins suffer the most. Always have this in mind. If you look at the Bitcoin dominance, as you guys have been following my channel, you know I made these 3 lines, the green lines, to make it easy for you guys. We will have to jump down right here at Bitcoin dominance, and the second line will also jump down before a small bounce. That is, the third line will be here before we see a small bounce. Now, what does that mean with these altcoin, these dominance, right? Now, if Bitcoin dominance falls, just mean that the altcoin dominance of the altcoin are outperforming Bitcoin in percent, not in price, but in percent. All right, so this is good. When Bitcoin dominance drops, just mean that MultiVAC and other altcoins are jumping in percent, so they're outperforming Bitcoin pretty much. All right, guys. Now, if you look at the altcoin season, I've been very honest with you guys. A lot of influencers, a lot of people are saying we are the altcoin season. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. These indicators are saying exactly the same thing. I've been saying this for months. Make no sense. We are more closer to Bitcoin season than the altcoin season. I mean, just look at these past 90 days top 50 performance. I mean, this is not altcoin season at all, guys. No, not at all. If you take a fast look at the fear and greed index, guys, we are at 37. We are fearful at the moment. That means we can still push the price down. But remember, when we are fearful, that is also a great accumulation area. But again, just have this in mind so we can DC our way down. When we are in greed, we can of course DC our way out of it, right? To secure a profit. But I will be more depth about these kind of fear and greed index. However, just understand we are at fear at the moment and can push the price down. Last week we were neutral because we had a lot of excitement of Bitcoin jumping in price. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoy my content, consider to subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up. More than 80% of you guys who are watching my content are not subscribers, guys. I will appreciate if you guys subscribe to the channel, join our Discord server. The link will be provided down below. And yeah, guys, see you in the Discord server.